Cool. All right. Hey, I'm Gannon, by the way.
I'm Gerardo. Nice to meet you.
Gerardo.
Like Gerard, but with an O.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
What I'm out here doing is asking people what they believe and why and how they got there. Specifically, like a motivating belief, like something that inspires you to take action.
I see.
Yeah. Do you have anything like that? Like something that
I
you really believe is true?
I have a few things, actually.
Cool. Lay 'em upon me, man.
I guess number one is believing in the power of now, like being in the present.
Okay.
Because I go through depression a lot.
Oh, okay. Hey.
So one thing that helps me get through my depression is knowing that, I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen, you know? Like, I'm here, I'm alive, I have good health, and I have family and friends, so there's no real reason for me to be depressed or anxious. So I think about the power of now, which is like really where I'm right now. Like, I'm right here with you, sitting down. I have other problems going on in my life, but I'm not really thinking about all that right now. I'm focusing all my energy into what's going on at this very moment. And that's how I stay focused and like try to stay driven about what's going on and keep moving forward. So that's something like I think about first, but also trying to keep a positive mental attitude. Positivity is really important to me. Like a lot of people find themselves being negative and stuck in holes, and it's really easy to get stuck there. So yeah, I'm always like, stay positive, even if it's a joke, even if you feel like a lot of people, when like the world is shit to them, they say, oh, I'm gonna accept it, fuck it, it's shitty, like I'm gonna accept this shitty life that, or whatever, you know, what's going on with them. But I don't see it like that. I mean, like, yeah, accept what's going on, even if it's a horrible day or you just got dealt a shitty hand. You know, stay positive through it all, because negativity won't really take you anywhere. Even if you are going through some negative stuff, positivity will outweigh that, I think. So yeah, cool. Those two things I believe in.
Okay, yeah, so if I hear you right, then it's like the power of now, like believing that the current moment is like the most important thing, and what happened in the past and
the
what
future
will happen, those aren't as important as right now. Okay, and then like on top of that maybe is like the positive attitude, so that you know you're like on a constant basis, you're motivated and inspired. Yeah,
exactly.
Cool. Okay. So as far as this being like a true belief, would you say like you have a pretty high confidence that it's true?
I'm still learning, seeing how it works for me.
Okay.
You know, I'm only 26. I feel I have like a lot to learn still. You know, I don't know if positivity and the power of now is going to always be effective, you know?
Okay. So then
I think it will. You know, I have faith in that. I have a lot of faith in that. I can't say that it's like 100% foolproof. You know, there's always going to be barriers. But right now, it's been helping me get through a lot. It's what I believe in more than anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So then, like as far as your perception to, say, conclude that this is true, would you say that there's an aspect to it that you could maybe discover or learn that would lower your confidence in it being true?
It could be.
Like, do you maybe have an example of something that you could learn?
I don't know. Could you be more specific?
So, like, for believing in now, right? Like, in the current moment is the most important. Like, what could you learn or discover that would change your confidence in that being like true? Is there anything that you could figure out, or like a method of investigation there to learn maybe this isn't true after all, something like that?
If I were to find out more about depression and anxiety, find out, because awareness is kind of low, I think, as far as when it comes to like depression and anxiety. And I think now more people are starting to become aware that it's a real problem. If I were to find out that depression and anxiety are things that you can't escape, like physically and emotionally, chemically within your body, like you're just gonna feel that way, like there's nothing you can do about it, then yeah, I'd be like, okay, maybe the power of now isn't gonna help. Exactly. It's like a chemical imbalance in your body. It's science. Like you can't do anything about it. If I hear those facts, then for sure, yeah, I might question that. Yeah.
Okay. So then, if I hear you right, it's specifically like if the scientific method were used to, say, figure out that like the current moment is like maybe not as important. Like I'm not sure if that's like specifically in the realm of science.
That's the problem.
It sounds like more like a lifestyle.
It's more of a spiritual lifestyle, I think. But then again, like I believe in spirituality, but I also believe in science. You know, I believe that evolution was a creation of God. I do believe that there is a God, but I also believe in evolution and science. So I'm kind of like on the fence at all times, trying to listen to both sides, you know, and as well as making sure that my beliefs, whether it be positivity or riding bikes or listening to music, like those are things that I feel really strongly about that like influence my life and help me stay positive, help me stay in the now. You know, those are things that I really feel that science or no one else could really, you know, make me contradict those feelings that I already have. You know.
Okay. So like if I hear you right, it's like the personal experience of feeling the feelings that you have. That's ultimately like what's true about that belief. Is that right?
I think so. Yeah, because I really don't.
Because like no one can discredit your personal experience.
Exactly.
Is that kind of it?
I don't really research, you know, spirituality or research positive mental attitudes or like maybe ways that people have tried to keep positive or try to use that power of now. I've just, you know, felt it from the inside. Like I've written my own Bible. Like I've just I've believed
really?
I haven't written my own Bible, but you know, I believe in what's come from the inside. It's I'm motivated internally. I'm not motivated by anything external. I'm not motivated by money. I'm not motivated by women. I'm not motivated by cars or clothes or anything like that. If I'm going to make a choice, it's because of what's coming from inside. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, like, as far as, say, believing in true things, is that less important than feeling good about the belief, or?
That's a really good question. So, like, you're asking true things like...
Yeah, like in terms of like your value structure, do you place truth at the top, or is that sort of like subordinate to other values, like comfort and security and things like that?
Yeah. Truth. That's a good question because I'm constantly questioning everything. So you can tell me that something's true. You can show me the facts and the research behind it, but there's still going to be a little part of me that's going to be questioning something. You know, like
a little bit of a skeptic in you.
A little bit of a skeptic in me, exactly.
You
know, and I always questioning, always. I try to see life like I'm a baby, like I'm a child. Do you watch Star Trek at all? No.
I watched a couple like the older ones.
Next Generation. There's a character named Data, who's an android, and everyone's really. What's the word I'm looking for? They're really interested in this character. His name's Data. He's an android. Everything is new to him. He's not human, you know. He's like a baby, but he has these algorithms and this high technology that was built. You know, he looks like a human, but he's not. And he can figure out anything in like seconds. He's like super high speed android, but he's still so innocent. Like he's still exploring the world around him. He's still like questioning everything around him. So I kind of try to keep that mentality at times, some sort of like innocence in myself, to where I can look at everything and be like, all right, this is something new to me. Like try to keep a fresh face for everything around me that's going on. That's kind of what I feel. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So like, would you say then you try and like model your life after that type of person? Like,
yeah, because that's like, what the power of now is. It's like,
okay,
I believe it. The power of now is seeking out exploration. Like every moment is something new. Like there's not going to be time goes on. Like time goes on, you can see new things at every moment. There's always something to explore. And like when I was deep in my depression, like something that a friend told me was to like just look around and like describe colors. And this was like super basic like therapy, like just look around, count to 5, whatever. And I saw that what that was leading me to just like being around my surroundings, like being aware of my surroundings, and just like being present rather than being inside my mind. Yeah. So that's kind of what I model my life around, is trying to be present instead of in here. And I think that's also like true freedom. Like freedom is, to me, is being able to go in and out of your mind freely. You know, a lot of people get stuck in their minds. I know I do, like all the time. And I'm stuck in there like constantly circling all these ideas. But if I can go in and out of my mind freely, then that's when I'm truly happy. I think, yeah.
So then, like, maybe you'd say like introspection and looking out to your surroundings.
It's a
like
balance.
Getting the balance of both of those.
It's a balance, keeping one foot in and one foot out. Constantly, like, you have to go with the flow. Like, you know, you want to go, like, yeah, go with the flow is the only way I can really explain it. Keeping one foot in, one foot out, making sure that you're back here, but you're also in there. It's just basically balance, you know?
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent.
No worries.
Do you have anything else to add here, or?
Not at all. I appreciate you having me here.
Yeah, it's been great, man. Thanks.
No worries.
Appreciate
Thanks.
It,
Have a good one.
Yeah,
your name again? Sorry.
Oh, Gannon. Yeah. Go ahead and take a card. Yeah.
Cool.
So the website Street Socratics, that'll link to my YouTube channel, so that'll be where this ends up.
Thanks, man.
Do you want like a water or soda? I got chips here, man. I'm all set up.
I'll take some chips. Sure.
Cool. Yeah. Go ahead and grab anyone you want there.